Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys. And yes guys, I'm going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we were in play. Burnley guys, at home at Old Trafford guys, where we saw Manchester United draw this game 1-1. A disappointing draw for Manchester United, just simply not got enough. End the season now. It was a missed opportunity for Manchester United. VAR robbed us, a clear handball, but individual errors literally just costed us this game yet again. And the officiating was just disgusting in this game as well. Another underwhelming performance by Manchester United. Unconvincing and not promising. We didn't turn up. It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating. But anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video now. So it was an unchanged team for last game against Sheffield United. So we started with Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Maguire, Dalla, Mainu, Ericsson, Antony, Fernandes, Garnacho and Højlund. Get into the overall reaction now. Missed opportunity and VAR robbed us. 2 points dropped. Not good enough. Just end the season now. It was a clear handball. Individual errors costed us. The officiating was disgusting. Underwhelming performance. We didn't turn up. It's embarrassing. It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating. It was an okay start. Quick start for Burnley. Fofana had a chance straight at the keeper. United looking to respond. Garnacho had a chance blazed over. Burnley did well back to front, but Maguire defended well. Burnley are going to try and get the two strikers on the ball and put the pressure onto the two centre-backs. Casemiro has a chance from distance. Well worked corner. Antony had a chance. United put the pressure onto Burnley. Ericsson had a chance just wide. United controlling. Burnley being outnumbered in the midfield. United making them work hard. Antony had a chance easily saved by the keeper. United having joy down the left-hand side. Fernandes hit the post. United stretching it out and making runs in from behind. Fullbacks. Manu had a chance wide. United having some good chances, just not taking them. Penalty shout for United. Burnley had a chance. Great save by Ronaldo. Good play by Burnley. Foster chance way over. United caused our own problem. O'Shea blazed a chance over. Burnley need to be better in the final third of decision making. Burnley have a free kick. Foster had a chance. Great save by Ronaldo. Burge releases his pass to Foster. Foster had a chance saved by Ronaldo. Garnacho had a chance hit the side netting. United tries to get the ball into dangerous areas. Both teams defended well. Being an open game, end to end. First half was okay. United got to regroup, go again. We've got to do better, expect a reaction and response from Burnley. When we get our chances, we've got to pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. United just need to keep holding possession better. United need to kill the game off. Bright start. Burnley wasted a good chance. Fernandes tries to find Højlund. Højlund didn't anticipate. Antony had a chance saved by the keeper. Mistake by the keeper. United couldn't punish them. United on the front foot, putting the pressure on. Garnacho had a chance wide. Good weighted pass, just didn't anticipate. United dictating pace. Company makes a substitution. Mistake by Fernandes, chance over. United took a quick free kick, wrong pass by Ericsson. Ten Hag makes two substitutions. Maguire put a through ball, again no one anticipated. Garnacho had a chance. Both teams created chances, both teams leaving themselves exposed. A bit of that quality will win this game. Company makes a substitution. Burnley trying to build something. United rushing our work. Penalty shout for United. Big mistake by Burnley, playing out from the back, and Antony scores for 1. Ten Hag makes a substitution. United more secure with Amrabat at top of the. United need to defensively concentrate and focus. Onana gives Burnley a penalty and score for 1-1. United trying to show a reaction. United need to go for it. United get a free kick. Casemiro had a chance. Ahmad had a chance from distance. United on the front foot. Good ball to Fernandes. Couldn't find Garnacho. Fernandes was through, just too much pace. Crucial save by Ronaldo. Chance for Burnley. We tried to go for it at the end. Game management, decision making was vital. We didn't do enough to win. Onwards and upwards. It is what it is. We move on. First half was okay. Second half was okay as well. Overall, poor performance. Anyway, guys, let's get straight to today's video now. What did I make of the performance? I think yet again, I think it was convincing, not promising and underwhelmed performance by Manchester United yet again. To be honest with you, individual errors yet again costing us this game. Ronaldo, right at the end, you're thinking Antony scored to win us the game 1-0. It was going to come down to a mistake or a bit of quality from either team that was going to win the game. And you're thinking at 1-0 when we get that goal, it's all about let's not make any mistakes. We need to get over the line. We should have been 4 points behind Tottenham, but we're not. We're 6 points behind Tottenham. We're just making it hard work for ourselves at this moment instead. Pressure's on us as well to win the last sort of 3 or 4 games as well. Yet again, I think for Manchester United, it was a missed opportunity. 2 points dropped. VAR robbed us as well. We should have had a handball as well, but to be honest, let's not blame this on VAR at the end of the day. Yes, we should have got a penalty, but we didn't. We should have been better ourselves. We had the chances and we didn't take. We're not clinical as well, but it's not good enough on United's behalf. Just simply not good enough. just end the season now, to be honest with you. This season is just been bad to work. We're just not putting these performances together. People keep saying on Twitter that Ten Hag's not coaching these players to get a win over the line, but it's no good saying that when you've got individuals out there that are making errors at the same time. You would say as a manager, let's not make any mistakes, but if your players are making mistakes, the manager can't do anything about that at the end of the day, because the players have got to look at themselves for that as well. It's just not good enough. Individuals are costing us right at the end. I think the officiating was disgusting by the referee as well. It was a clear handball for Manchester United. That went against us against Coventry. We didn't get given a penalty. Got checked, not even having a look at the monitor as well. And I think if he goes to his monitor, it's a penalty. Underwhelming performance by yet again from Manchester United. The chances were there. Didn't take them. Just another underwhelming performance by Manchester United. Unconvincing, not promising yet again. We didn't turn up yet again. It's embarrassing, to be honest with you. This is a team that's fighting for relegation. We knew this was a must-win for Manchester United. It's embarrassing. Yes, we knew Burnley would give it everything that they had. Not good enough. We didn't take our chances in the crucial parts of the game. Disappointing, annoying, and frustrating. It's not good enough from Manchester United's behalf at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, let's get straight to the game now. I thought the first half thought it was an okay start by Manchester United. We sort of got on the front foot, but obviously Burnley had a bit of a quick, bright start. Straight away got on the front foot themselves. Fofana had a chance straight at the keeper. It was easy for the keeper, but then United were looking to respond and react to that as well. United, I thought, after once Burnley had that first chance, I thought United controlled, dominated the game in that first half. Ganacho had a chance, blazed over. Burnley did work back to front, and Maguire defended really well. This was a game, you could tell that it was an open game, end-to-end competitive game. Both teams left their defensive back lines so exposed as well. That's why it was so end-to-end. That's why the game got stretched out a lot in the game as well for large parts as well. I think the first half was a strange one because United had some good chances, but Burnley had the better chances, and it was really a real strange first half from Manchester United because we had some good chances to score on, but Burnley had the far better chances that they could have scored on as well. So a bit of a weird first half, and but Burnley were trying to play with the two strikers on the ball and to put the pressure onto the two centre-backs as well. Obviously try and exploit those two centre-backs that don't really have a lot of pace in them as well. But Casemiro had a chance from distance, a well-worked corner. Antony had a chance. United trying to put the pressure onto Burnley. Eriksen had a chance just wide. United were controlling the game. Burnley were being outnumbered in the midfield, and United were making them make hard work as well, work harder as well. Antony had a chance easily saved by the keeper. United were having a lot of joy down the left-hand side. Fernandes hit the post. United were searching for that first goal, looking for the opener. United were stretching it out, making runs in behind the full-backs. Manu had a chance wide. United having some good chances, just not taking them. A penalty shout for United. Burnley had a chance, great save by Onana. Onana made some big saves and big moments to keep us in the game. Good play by Burnley. Foster had a chance way over. United caused our own problems, and O'Shea plays a chance way over. Burnley need to be better in the final ball and decision making. Burnley had a free kick. Foster had a chance, great save by Onana. Burge releases his pass to Foster. Foster had a had a chance saved by Onana. Ganacho had a chance to hit the side netting. United tried to get the ball into dangerous areas. Both teams were defended well in the first half. Thought the first half was an open game, end-to-end competitive as well. Could have gone either way as well. I thought first half was okay, but thought Burnley had a better half than us. But then you would have thought, let's regroup, let's go again. We've got to do better. Expect a reaction response from Burnley. When we get our chances, we've got to take them. Pick up the intensity and tempo, bring more energy and intent. We need to keep hold of possession better. We need to kill the game off. Bright start for United. Well, it was a bright start for Burnley, but obviously Burnley had a wasted chance. Fernandes tries to find Højlund. Højlund just didn't anticipate. Antony had a chance saved by the keeper, mistake by the keeper. United couldn't punish them. United on the front foot, putting the pressure on. Ganacho had a chance wide, good weighted pass, just didn't anticipate. United were dictating the pace. Company made a substitution to change the game as well. Mistake by Fernandes, chance over. United took a quick free kick, wrong pass by Ericsson, and then I think United were making the wrong decision making as well, and that's what sort of let us down in this game as well. Ten Hag makes 2 substitutions as well. Maguire put a through ball again. No one anticipated. Garnacho had a chance. Both teams created chances. Both teams leaving themselves exposed at the back. A bit of that quality was going to win that game, or even a mistake from either side was going to win them the game as well. Company makes a substitution. Burnley tried to build something. United was sort of slightly rushing our work a little bit as well when there was no need for it. Another penalty shout for United as well. A big mistake by Burnley playing out from the back, and United punished them, and Antony scores for 1-0. Ten Hag makes a substitution. Then you're thinking, let's not make any mistakes. United are more secure with Amrabat and McTominay in the midfield. And it surprises you because when Burnley went 1-0 down, they showed the wrong body language and they just felt so deflated after that mistake, and they just couldn't get themselves back into the game, Burnley as well. So it was frustrating to just give away a penalty like that, because the body language that they showed after they went 1-0 down, it was all wrong from Burnley. And all we needed to do was just say, look, no mistakes now. This wins in the bag. We're 1-0, fine margins. It's going to win us this game. And it's just, that's what you're just saying to the players. And then you're just thinking, let's defensively concentrate and focus. And then Onana just clatters right into the player and got away with it against Wolves, and they score for 1-1. And then United are trying to show a reaction and response. We needed to go for it, and to get a free kick. Casemiro had a chance. Ahmad had a chance from distance. United on the front foot. Good ball to Fernandes. Couldn't find Garnacho. Fernandes was through, just too much pace. Crucial save by Onana. Chance for Burnley. We tried to go for it at the end, and game management decision making was vital. We didn't do enough to win, and it's not good enough on United standards. And onwards and upwards, it is what it is, and we have to move on from this one. And now the next one's a big one against Crystal Palace away from home. The last 4 are going to be tough, but we're in it. But we have to take it game by game now, because they're all not easy games. So we have to be on it now for the next game now, and we have to win the next one now. Overall, in the end, not the result we were after. It's a missed opportunity. 2 points dropped. It looked like we were going to win the game, but yet again, another individual error costed us in the dying moments, and it's simply not good enough. Yeah, it's not good enough at United standards, to be honest with you. The last couple of games has been letting us down due to individual errors, to be honest with you. This has not only just happened in this game, it's happened in the Chelsea game, the Brentford game, the Coventry game as well, in the FA Cup. We've been in these winning positions and we've not been able to get these wins over the line. It's so frustrating, to be honest with you, because we've been in winning positions and we've not been able to get these wins over the line. It's been frustrating to watch United in the last couple of weeks, the way we've been in these winning positions, coming from behind to win these games as well, drawing them in the dying moments or losing them in the dying moments. It's not good enough at United standards, to be honest with you. We just can't get over the line at this moment in stage, and we just can't secure 3 points at this moment in stage. The form's been dodgy, we've been inconsistent, it's not been good enough. Missed opportunity, it was a chance for United to go 4 points behind top. Another individual errors costed us yet again in the dying moment. People keep saying Ten Hag can't coach these players to get a win over the line. No good saying that when you got players out there making mistakes after mistake after mistake, and if they're not learning from them, it's not good enough. Simply not good enough for Manchester United. Another underwhelming performance from Manchester United. Another unconvincing and not promising performance from Manchester United. Onana's could put his hands up and say, sorry, that was my fault, my mistake, shouldn't have done it. I've costed us the 3 points, and he has. Definitely, for sure. I know on another day we might have took our chances, but the chances were there. Just not good enough from Manchester United. We all can have a go at the referee for not giving us a handball at the end as well. Yes, VAR cost us at this one, but we should have been better ourselves. The performance should have been better. It's embarrassing in some ways, with Burnley being 19, fighting for relegation as well. It's not good enough on United's behalf. It's disappointing, annoying, frustrating. But yeah, we didn't turn up. It's another bad performance from Manchester United. We need to turn this form around pronto. We need to turn it around quickly as well, because we've got 4 big games now. We need to have a strong end to the season now. We need to just put these games behind us and say, look, we've got 4 games now left in the Premier League. We need to pretty much win 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of 4 to have any chance of securing Europe for next season. Come on now, we just need to get our heads down, let's concentrate on the next game. 3 points are up for grabs against Crystal Palace. It's just not good enough at the end of the day. But we need to learn from these mistakes, and we just got to cut these mistakes out as well. There was a few penalty shouts in the game. We should have at least had 1 penalty given. There was a handball shout. Got checked by VAR. It's baffling that it wasn't given, but yet a similar penalty was given against us. Just simply not good enough. No consistency whatsoever. It's so frustrating, to be honest with you, because we have so many penalty decisions go against us. We had 2 soft, shit, dodgy penalties go against us against Chelsea. We had this penalty shout against Burnley. There's been penalty decisions that have gone against us, that have been awarded when we're trying to get a penalty. They don't give it to Manchester United. To be honest with you, it's like what I've said in my previous videos before. You just don't know what a penalty is nowadays. You don't know what this handball rule is all about. They say it's got to be clear and obvious. I think that handball was clear and obvious. The Wan-Bissaka one was clear and obvious, and that was given to Coventry. So if that's clear and obvious, they got to give that. It's just simply not good enough. There's no consistency in the game. The PGMOL have got a lot to answer for. They won't explain. It's not good enough, to be honest with you. We have all these penalties that go against us but don't give any penalties to us. Just so frustrating, to be honest with you, and there's just no consistency whatsoever. We should have had a penalty. We should have at least had 1 penalty in this game. Not good enough at the end of the day. What can you say? Poor officiating, abysmal officiating, disgusting officiating at Old Trafford as well, even at Stockley Park, because it's not good enough. You just don't know what's a handball nowadays as well. There's only 4 games to go now, 2 home games and 2 away games, a lot to play for. They're all tough games. We need to finish this season on a high, and we need Europe for next season. How can we turn this form around, and what do we need to do to ensure on Europe? Obviously, the form recently has not been good enough, and it's not been at United's standard as well. I don't know what the points are in the last couple of games. Don't know what the stats are, but to be honest, I know it's not good enough, and it's not been at United's standard. The performances have not been good enough as well. The last one against Burnley was poor as well. Unconvincing, not promising. The form has not been good enough. How can we turn this form around in a short period of time? Look, I think the players have just got to dust themselves off. They've got to learn from their mistake. Individual errors have been costing us in these time moments, in these games. We keep dropping points. We're in winning positions, not getting over the line, not getting the 3 points. We can't really buy a win. Yes, we won against Sheffield United. We're still getting results, not putting them together. We're just not putting these performances together as a collective, not working hard as a team at this moment and stage. The way how we can just turn this form around and say is, look, let's just dust ourselves off. Let's go again. We've got another game against Crystal Palace now. Away from home, it's going to be a tough one. 3 points are up for grabs. It's Monday night football. We've got a lot of time to sort this out on the training pitch, and we need to sort it out ourselves. I think the players have got to look at themselves after that as well, because they know they've got to do better than that as well. They've definitely got to look at themselves in the mirror. I think the manager knows he can do better as well. Both manager and the players know they can do better for sure. I think United need to win at least 3 of the last 4 games now. We need to have a strong end to the season, and it starts against Crystal Palace on Monday night. If we can get a win against Crystal Palace, then it's all about we have to take it 1 game at a time. Let's not get too carried away if we do beat Crystal Palace Monday, but we have to beat them because it's a must win. We have to bounce back. We have to put it right. We have to show a response. We have to react after that disappointment against Burnley. Ten Hag will be looking to get back to winning ways on Monday night. We need to put it right on Monday night as well. Who is my man of the match? To be honest with you, I thought there were some players that had okay games, and I think some of them didn't really have great games, to be honest with you. I thought Onana had a good game, made some good saves in crucial moments, kept us in the game. Wan-Bissaka thought he was okay. Casemiro was okay. Maguire was good. Dalot was good. Maino did okay, did good. Eriksen could have done better. Antony thought had a good game for once as well. Fernandez was good. Garnacho was okay. Tried. Hoyland, again, just not getting the service yet again. To be honest with you, in this one, I'd probably give it Antony for the goal, and obviously Onana for keeping us in the game in crucial moments and to keep us in the game as well. I think I'd give it them two, definitely, for sure. How do we beat Crystal Palace now? Obviously, we've got Crystal Palace in our next fixture now, obviously on Monday night. This is going to be a must-win for Manchester United. We've seen some results not go our way the last sort of couple of days. Obviously, with Chelsea beating Tottenham. Obviously, with Newcastle being 1 point behind us. Chelsea being with 3 points beyond us with 4 games to go as well. It's all eyes on what we do now from now towards the end of the season. I think this is a must-win for Manchester United. It's a big game for Manchester United. Crystal Palace away. We sort of struggle at Crystal Palace away as well. We need a big win. Crystal Palace have had a rough season, difficult season, but they've got over the line now. Survived relegation. They'll be staying up now themselves. They've had a rough season. They've had a difficult season. They've had 2 managers this season. Crystal Palace will think, they'll be wanting to play now for pride, passion, because they're pretty much now safe for next season. Crystal Palace have sort of done well over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, they've turned a corner in form. Things have come clicking all of a sudden. Everything's coming all together now, and the new manager, Oliver Kleisner as well. They're pretty much now safe, unbeaten in 4 games. This is going to be a tough game for Manchester United. I think this is going to be another one of these games where it's going to be tight and tactical. I think it's going to be a competitive game, end-to-end game, open game. I think this could be anyone's game at the end of the day, but this is all going to come down to who wants it more. Crystal Palace, we know what they're all about. It didn't sort of work out under Roy Hodgson. I think they were very inconsistent with Roy Hodgson. Obviously, they had to do the polite thing and part ways with Roy from early on in the season as well, and the results were not good enough. Even when the new manager come in, the results were not going their way, but I think when the new manager come in, it's always difficult to come in, get your new ideas across, new ideas, new tactics. He needed time, new manager Oliver Kleisner as well, to get his ideas across as well. So it's always difficult when you're coming into a new job, trying to get your ideas across of what you want your team to do as well. Obviously, well, there's different style of players, and that's why it's just sort of come clicking now, because the style of play is now sort of been implemented now, and the players now know what to do with the new manager. It's sort of come clicking over the last couple of weeks for Crystal Palace. I think United are going to find this tough against Crystal Palace, even though it's going to be a must-win for Manchester United. I think we need to find a way to win. I think it's going to be important to get a couple of injured players back for this one to try and get us over the line in this one against Crystal Palace. You'll be screaming and saying no mistakes from this game. We need to show a strong, disciplined performance from Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, we know that they're all about. They want to give it everything. They want to cause an ups. They want to try and beat Manchester United as well. They're at home as well. They'll look to go for it as well themselves. It's a difficult place to go and get a result. United have to perform well for a full 90 minutes here. We have to stay mentally switched on at all times. I think it's going to be a physical game. I think mentally it's going to be a tough game. We have to go with the right mentality, the right mindset. We have to prepare well for a game like this against Crystal Palace. We're in for a tough one against Crystal Palace, I reckon. United have got to stay mentally switched on at all times. We have to stay mentally focused, concentrate, focus for 90 minutes against Crystal Palace. We know what we're in for. Tough game against Crystal Palace, and we need to find a way to win. We have to get 3 points here without a doubt. We can't lose or draw this. We've got to win this. So we've got to win this game against Crystal Palace now. It's all or nothing. We're under pressure. We have to win this game against Crystal Palace. Within Kleisner's tactics, the defensive line of 3 work with the goalkeeper to build up play from the back, with the 2 central midfielders sitting deeper to offer an option when required. During his tenure at Frankfurt, he favoured a 3-4-2-1 system. The wing-backs push up into advanced positions to provide the connection between the defence and attack in wider areas. But obviously Crystal Palace, they've turned a corner in form. Things are clicking, all coming together now. They're pretty much now safe, unbeaten in 4 games. They are a bogey team. They've got injuries as well. They're a young, hungry side. They've got confidence. I think they'll be there for the taking. They'll play out from the back, play open and expansive football. Physical side, well organised, well drilled, very direct, play with width, a threat on set pieces, like to come forward, like to cut back inside, make runs in from behind, get between the lines. Front 3 have a lot of pace, try to capitalise on mistakes. They'll bring the energy, high intensity, high tempo, try to be aggressive, relentless, rampant, sustain attacks, play with conviction. They'll fight, they'll show the work rate, work ethic, character. They'll show, and they'll put us under pressure, and they'll give it everything that they've got. But United have got to defend properly, defensively be organised. Need to keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrating. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo. Play with energy, create chances, take your chances. We need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box. Drive them out position, be brave, take risks. Pieces could come into play. Need to play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open. They'll show a real great. They'll show a real team spirit. They'll show incredible team spirit, character, and fight. Got to do the basics right. Game management, decision making will be vital as well. Got to get tight, don't let them back in the game. Don't let them get a shot off as well. Sustain your attacks, do the basics, win your 50-50s, win your second balls, win your duels, pull them on the back foot, keep possession. Fullbacks have got to be effective. Force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes, make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive. Keep Elise, Ayew, Mateta and Edouard quiet. Getting to the goals now. First goal mistake by Burge, playing out from the back. Antony anticipates, wins the ball back and runs and scores for 1-0. Getting to the stats now. Possession from Man United, it was 47.7%, and from Burnley it was 52.3%. Goals for Man United, it was 1. For Burnley, it was 1. Total shots for Man United, it was 27. For Burnley, it was 60. Shots on target for Man United, it was 10. And for Burnley, it was 7. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was 37%. And for Burnley, it was 43.8%. Shots inside the box for Man United, it was 16. And for Burnley, it was 10. Shots outside the box for Man United, it was 11. And for Burnley, it was 6. Total passes for Man United, it was 14 passes. And for Burnley, it was 452 passes. The pass accuracy for Man United, it was 78%. And for Burnley, it was 78.5%. Getting into the substitutions now, Højlund went off for Diallo. Talk about Rasmus's performance. United had plenty of first half chances, but none fell to Højlund. He barely got a kick in the second half and was substituted for Ahmad. Mainly went off for McTominay. Talk about Kobe's performance. Shot wide of the post in the first half, but otherwise quiet. His removal was loudly booed by the supporters, possibly perplexed. Christian Eriksen did not make way. Eriksen went off for Amrabat. Talk about Christian's performance angered Erik ten Hag when he dwelled on the ball and come close to making it 1-0. Surprisingly stayed on over Mainu. Somebody went off a Mount. Talk about Scott's performance. Emerged at 0-0. Didn't get the goal this time. Came off injured. Next up, we've got Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are 14th in the league. This is not going to be an easy game for Manchester United. I think this is going to be a tough game for Manchester United. This is a game for Manchester United where I've got to say, look, this is going to be a must-win for Manchester United. We're under pressure here with the teams that are around us at the moment instead. We've got to win this game without a doubt. It's a big game against Crystal Palace. Not going to be an easy one as well against Crystal Palace. It's going to be a tough game for Manchester United. This is where you say to Manchester United, look, no mistakes now. This is going to be a game where you have look, this is going to be a game against Crystal Palace where this is going to be a game where you need a professional, disciplined, strong performance for Manchester United to have any chance of beating this Crystal Palace side. You've got to play well, or perform well for a full 90 minutes here. You've got a new manager in charge. They're unbeaten in 4 games at this moment instead. Just turned their form around in recent weeks. They're high and confident. They want to cause an upset. They'll give it everything that they've got. It'll be their FA Cup final. Give it everything that they've got as well. They've turned a corner in form, coming clicking. It's all coming together for them now as well. But they're now pretty much safe. They're on 40 points. They're 14th in the league. Crystal Palace will know that they can beat us, and they've beaten us before. They're a young, hungry side. They're going to give it everything that they've got, definitely for sure. United being under pressure, needed to win this game. Ten Hag also under pressure as well to win this game. So must win for Manchester United without a doubt. We can't draw this. We can't lose this. A win's only but we can really expect from Manchester United here as well. We've got to go with the right mentality, the right mindset. In games like this, first goal is always going to be crucial. We need to get that first goal as soon as we can do. Obviously, what we need to do in this game is get that first crucial goal that we need as well. Ten Hag will want a professional performance as well from Manchester United. We've got to go into this game and say, look, tough game, but we have to go with a winning mentality. And it's a big game. We've prepared well for this one. We need to show what we need to do here on Crystal Palace because we've got a win here. We want United to found our foundation, play to our initiatives, play to our principles as well. We've got to do the basics right against Crystal Palace, and that means you have to win your 1v1s, you have to win your duels, win your battles, win the second balls as well. You've got to do the basic on this Crystal Palace team. Midfield's going to be key in this game as well against Crystal Palace. This is going to be one of those games for United where it's all or nothing. Got to go for it. Big game for Manchester United. A lot of pressure on Manchester United to go and win this game as well. We have to win our 50-50s as well, new duels as well. First goal is always going to be crucial in this game against Crystal Palace, but United, we have to defend properly as a team. Defensively, we need to be organised, keep it tight, compact, defensively frustrated. But then it's all about when we have possession, see what we do in and out possession for sure, but when we have possession, we have to we have to control, dominate the game. We want to dictate the game as well. It's all about, we have to bring the energy, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, play with conviction as well. And it's all about, we've got to create our chances, take our chances. We need to be clinical in front of goal. You've got to be sharp in front of goal as well. To be brave, we have to take risks. All the games in like this as well, set pieces could come into play as well. We need to sort of keep Mateta quiet, and it's all about closing those angles down as well and not letting Crystal Palace in. It's all about, we have to defend well as a collective. We have to stay mentally switched on at all times. We have to concentrate and focus in this game for a full 90 minutes. Don't take your eye off the ball. This is all about getting the first goal and then wanting to build on that. And then it's all about when we get that first goal, we need to try and kill that game off as soon as we can. It's a big game for Manchester United. A lot of pressures on us to go and win this game. We have to win this game against Crystal Palace. It's a big game for Manchester United. If we can get Crystal Palace, then it's all about, we need to build on it from then towards the end of the season. So we need to have a strong end to the season now. We're on on Crystal Palace. Let's get 3 points. Let's take it one game at a time as well. But we've got to play with courage, intent, conviction, purpose, and we've got to turn up to this game as well. We've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride, play for the badge, play for the club, show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, and work ethic. Crystal Palace is scoring 1.3 goals per game. Crystal Palace is conceding 1.6 goals per game. Palace have won 10, drew 10, and they've lost 15. They've lost at Arsenal 1, Villa 3-1, Newcastle 4-0, Tottenham 2-1, Everton 3-2, Luton 2-1, Bournemouth 2-0, Liverpool 2-1, Chelsea 2-1, Arsenal 5-0, Brighton 4-1, Chelsea 3-1, Tottenham 3-1, Bournemouth 1-0, and City 4-2. Palace have played 35 games, won 10, drew 10, lost 15, and they've lost 6 games at home this season. The players to look out for is Henderson, Ward, Mitchell, Tompkins, Guay, Monos, Anderson, Klein, Richards, Ferguson, Elisa, Eze, Dash, Scrub, Hughes, Wharton, Amada, Rajiv Around, Rack, Sakai, Ozo, Ayu, Mateta, and Edward. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for what I new, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.